Alright everyone, so I'm going to walk you through how to make your survey in Microsoft Forms. You need to sign into office.com with your Cutter University ID and password, and you get to this page. Then you come over to Forms and click here. Alright, it's going to make me sign in again. Alright, so you'll probably have a page that appears here that says you need to do some things to make your first quiz or form. So it doesn't matter as long as you get to this new form. You want to make that not a quiz. So click New Form. It will come to this page. You'll have Untitled Form. Click here. Put this as your research question. What are you trying to learn? So, what are the effects of watching TV on QU students' grades? There we go. Under description, please put your name. Mr. Philip Wren. Alright. So, I've got my title and my name. Now, let's add some questions. My questions probably aren't going to be about this title, but I'll make some things up as I go along. So, add new. We have lots of choices here. Choice questions, text questions, rating questions, date questions, ranking, Likert, and Net Promoter, and you can make sections. So, let's start with the simplest one, multiple choice questions. So, my questions are going to be kind of silly. I suppose maybe you should even start with some demographic questions. For example, how old are you? And then you can have some answer choices. Say 0 to 10, next, 11 to 20, add option, 21 to 30, add option, 31 plus. I'm older than 31. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Whatever your question is. You can add more options. Then, if you feel like this is something the people must answer, click Required. Alright. Or I can shuffle options, I can make a drop-down options, or I can add subtitles. Alright, I like this question. I'm going to click Add New. I want another choice question. This time, I want to have multiple answers to whatever my question is. So, what ice cream flavors do you like? There we go. Flavors do you like? And then, I'm going to come over here, click Subtitle, choose all that apply. And then I have chocolate chip cookie dough because it's so delicious. Mint chocolate chip vanilla. I don't know. What else is there? Strawberry ice cream. But because there's so many options of ice cream, I'm going to click Add Other Option. This way, when someone answers the question, they can choose all that apply and add their own answer to it. This one I'm going to say is not a required question. Alright, so I got my choose all that apply questions. Time to add another one. This time, I'm going to add a rating question. Here I'm going to have, say, please rate your opinion on chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. Subtitle, 1 star is terrible. 5 stars equals the best. And I can change my levels if I want. I could have up to 10 levels. And I can change stars to numbers. And again, it's not a required one. What are other options I have? I can put a label as well. Alright, I like my rating question. It has the subtitle. Make sure you put this in here so that people know what your stars mean. Next, you have a date question, which you don't really need. It asks people to input a date in the format of month, date, year. Probably not really useful. When did you start university? May be difficult to know. Click Add New. Text questions. Again, this is short answer questions or long answer. But for this one, try not to use very many of these. Tell me about your favorite superhero. Click Add New. Again, here is the ranking question. Put the list of superheroes in order from tallest to shortest. Top equals tallest. Bottom equals shortest. Again, you should put in a subtitle that tells people what it is. This question, people will click and drag the answers and put it in the order that they agree. So we can say Superman, Iron Man, Wonder Woman, add another option, Batman. Simple answers. This one's required. Next, I have the Likert scale questions. This is this option here where you have statements and agree. For each statement, note how much you agree with it. So, totally disagree. Disagree. No opinion. Agree. Totally agree. Then we have some statements over here. Batman is the smartest. Chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream is terrible, which I totally disagree with. Add more statements as you desire. Vanilla is boring. It's not a required one. It's up to you if it's required or not. So, finally, that's really all you should be worried about. Maybe you want to make a new section head, and then you could put a section. You could put sections if you want. Say, for example, demographic questions. These are questions about who you are. And I've got that. Maybe you want to put some pictures in. Click Insert Media. Click Insert Image or Video. You can search Bing for pictures. People. Search. There we go. Add people. Now I have pictures. But here, I don't want this demographic section to be here. I want to move it. Once this picture finally loads, maybe it will let me. I can remove section, I can move section. I can click up. Done. Now it's up here at the top. Section 2. I can click this question. Click up. Now it's under here under demographic questions. Now section 2, I need to put a title in. The real questions. And under questions appear down here. Say I want this question to move. I click up here and I've moved the question up. It's changing the order. Alright, so I've got all of my questions. I've got all of this information here. I think I'm done. But maybe I have some questions that if somebody answers, I want it to go somewhere else. So, I come over to the 3 dots, click branching, and then I say if someone answers 31 or older, I don't want their opinion. So I click into form. And if someone answers next, I can send them to other sections. Here in section 2, if someone answers this, I can send them to a different question. Tell me about your favorite superhero. Or next. Multiple choice questions allow you to send people to different places more easily, as you can see. The other types of questions, when they answer them, it will just send them to the next thing that you have. Or, if you want, but then you would have them skip questions. So, for example, if I said that they answer this one and go to question 5, they would not need to answer 3 or 4, which may not be useful for you. So if you're going to branch, I recommend you have them go to specific questions that come from multiple choice questions. Alright, so I've done my branching. I click back. Now, you need to go to Settings. Again, the 3 dots. Click Settings. Make sure you click this here. Anyone with the link can respond. Do not have it here. Do not record their names. Make sure Accept Responses is on. When it's time to finish, you will have to come back here and click this and turn it off. Now, I'm finished. Everything's ready to go. You may want to consider changing your theme. Come in here, you can find a pretty picture however you want. Make it look nice. I also recommend you click Preview and look through here and see how the quiz looks for other people. This one says it's required. So I click 31 and older, I click Submit, and then my response was submitted because I put in the branching form that if someone answers that, it is finished. I can see how it looks on the quizzes here as well. Finally, once people start answering, click Responses. You'll be able to come in and see how many people have responded, how long it took them, and what's your current status. It should say active because students should still be taking this survey for you once you're finished. Now, you're ready to get it and send it out to everybody. Click Share. You can copy. It should say anyone with a link can respond. If it doesn't, then you have a problem. It should say this here for everyone. You can also scan your QR code or embed it to your favorite web page or send an email to your favorite friends because you all email to everybody, right? Right? No, I don't want to save changes. So, these are how you send it out. Send it out to everyone you know who may be interested, specifically to the people that you need to answer your survey. You must get 25 responses minimum. More is better. The more you get, the more information you can analyze, and your reporting will be better. Good luck, everyone.